Hello friends, welcome to vlog number 62, and I got something cool behind me over here. This is a Juki DDL 8700 sewing machine. And do you know what this means? It means that it's time to start working on the interior of my truck. Probably 3 years ago, I started this project. I bought a truck, a 2000 GMC Sierra, and the first thing I did is I pulled the engine out of it, took it all apart into pieces, and took it to a machine shop, had the block uh, basically redone completely, and um, the heads, they did a full head job on it, and most of the parts in the engine are brand new, and then I put it all back together. I replaced all the seals on the entire truck. Basically, the entire drivetrain on this thing is pretty much new. The rear axle needs to be replaced. I replaced the differential, but I did not replace the axle itself. It's a little worn out. I cleaned it up, repainted it, I stuck it back in. I'll probably eventually replace it. But that was the first year. The first year project was to get the engine and drivetrain done. So now it drives like a, not, I wouldn't say like a new truck, but it drives like a hot rod. So that was 3 years ago, and then 2 years ago, so the next summer after that, I was going to work on the next stage of the truck, which was either interior or paint and body and paint. But I didn't get to do that because we decided to go to a Florida vacation instead. And then the year after that, we needed to spend money on other things, on household things, and so I couldn't do anything that year either. And now, 3 years later, I finally am getting back to working on the truck on stage two. And stage two, I decided, well, it kind of decided for me. I'm gonna do the interior, and then I'll do the body work as stage three, body and paint. So for me to do the interior, I went to a local upholstery shop and took my seats in there, and I told them what I wanted to get done, and they told me it was gonna cost $10,000 to do what I need to do. Well, what I want to do. And that's just the seats. I also want to do the dash, the side panels, the back side panels, and the roof liner. So, and then the carpet also. So to do all of that, I'm probably for sure looking at $20,000. So the whole point of this project is for me to do a bunch of stuff myself because I enjoy the process of doing it. So spending that kind of money on it makes no sense. So therefore, you're looking at a commercial sewing machine that I can sew all the upholstery for the truck. This machine cost about $1,000, with the stand and everything. Um, and I got some vinyl to practice on. As you can probably assume, I have never done upholstery before. Well, for car upholstery anyway. I did reupholster our seats several times in the house, the chairs and some bar stools. But I have been watching many videos on automotive upholstery, and I've been learning and watching and learning, and I already know pretty much every step that needs to be done for this. Now I just need to do it. And I'm not saying it's gonna come out amazingly, but what I'm saying is I get to do it and it's fun. So I'm going to embed some photos of a rendering, not a rendering. Let me back up a bit. So I went to ChatGPT and I basically wrote up. I wanted to see what ChatGPT can design for me if I told it what I want. So after looking at many different seats and designs and everything, I made a list of the elements that I like. And I basically wrote a prompt in ChatGPT and I told it, here are the things I like, the elements, here are the colors, and just sketch up some ideas for seats for me. And the very first image that it created is my favorite out of all the other ones that it created. And I'll embed them into the video to show you what it came up with. So I took the ideas of that first image and I looked through the other images that it generated. I also looked at some other photos of seats that I've seen that I like. And I'm working on sketching up the final design. But basically it's gonna be a black leather / vinyl seat with red accents on it and red stitching. I'm gonna do red French stitching on the seams, so it's gonna look nice. The idea is for it not to be too flashy, but at the same time make it look amazing. So I got me some black vinyl to play with. This is a yard of black. It was, I believe, $29 per yard. And then I got a yard of red, which was the same price. And it's a dark red. So I looked at the regular bright red, and if I was gonna use that, it's gonna be too flashy. It's gonna be too much. So I want it to be a little bit toned down, but I think these colors are gonna look good. I'm gonna play with them and do some designs and see how I like the outcome, and we'll figure out what's gonna work best for it. I'm also gonna do, well, I want to, it's in my plan, is to do the dashboard. I'm basically gonna have a French stitch, a red stitch on the front of the top of the dash, and then it's just gonna be black vinyl or leather, probably vinyl. Leather is so expensive, it's insane. So I went to a local upholstery shop, and they sell their leather by the hide, so you have to buy the entire hide, and it's $500 for the hide. I think he said it was 45 to 55 square feet is one hide. I think that's probably enough for 2 seats, I think. that's too pricey. So I'm thinking to incorporate maybe some leather and some vinyl. So leather on the top where you can see it, and the vinyl on the sides where it's not important. Normally they do that on the seats. Even if you go to order a new truck or a car, you have an option of having leather slash vinyl seats. Or for a lot more money, you can have fully leather seats. I've also noticed that a lot of hot rods just have vinyl seats, even custom looking interiors. A lot of them are just vinyl. So I won't feel too bad if I have vinyl seats in my truck. Anyway, I turned this thing on already and did some. I don't have any string. I don't have string basically to really stitch anything together, but I did turn it on and it is pretty quiet. Like, we have a regular home sewing machine, and it's, you know, it's pretty loud when you turn it on and start stitching something. But this thing is super quiet. I really like it, and it sounds like it has power and it's under control. The home machine, you know, when you hit the pedal, it just starts spinning, and you feel like if you just keep pressing the pedal, it'll just spin out of control and explode. But this one, you press the pedal and it just goes quietly controlled sound. Like, it's, I mean, it's no joke. It's a commercial machine. Unfortunately, this machine is not ideal for upholstery. It will do upholstery, but it's not ideal. The one that I wanted to get, it's like $2,000 used. I think they're about $5,000 new. So this is just I'm starting out. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna do my upholstery for my truck. Then I'm thinking maybe to help somebody else do their upholstery for free, just to get some experience and get some photos of my work. And I don't know, I might not enjoy this at all. I might, after doing my own, I might hate it and not continue. But just from watching the videos, by nature, I really like creating things. And I've been looking at upholstery for many, many years, I would say. And it's something that interests me. So if after doing my truck seats and everything else, I still feel like I enjoy it, then I want to try and do this for others. I think it'd be fun. But we'll see what the world brings. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Looking forward to trying it out. I was gonna go get some string today, but the store I went to closed like 15 minutes before I got there. So I'll probably just get it on Amazon. I doubt that it's just a sewing supplies store. I doubt they have the commercial stuff. So I might just get it on Amazon and wait a few days and then do it. Alright, well, that's all I got for this video. Please like and comment and let me know what you think. I'm probably gonna do more videos of updates of this project as I do different things with it. I'm just gonna keep filming and doing videos on it. So let me know if that's fun for you. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next one.